Hey guys, it's Reese. Welcome back to the channel yet again. So yeah, I know I haven't done this in a while, but unfortunately, since I didn't do it in the part of live stream last time, yeah, we're gonna be racing not only these NASCARs, we're also gonna be racing other diecast cars in this video too. Yep. So just sit back, relax, and have fun, and above all, keep the live stream chat safe, fun, and appropriate for everyone that joins. I did not let anyone know I was going live right now, and the only reason is because people join whenever they want for certain live stream things. So yeah, hopefully people will join. This is not going to be 2 hours long for the live stream. It's going to be like maybe 30 minutes to possibly an hour and 30 minutes. Well, it's really going to be like 30 minutes to an hour, give or take, if anyone joins. Because I know people are really interested in diecast car racing, and I will be using my 6-lane track, which is right there, actually. You can't see it right now, but you will soon enough. So, yeah. For right now, I'm just doing an, imaginary pretend fun NASCAR racing thing. Moving some cars around, because, some cars are better than others. So yeah, hopefully people join. If not, then oh well. I'm not saying it's going to be like their loss or anything if they don't join. I'm just going to, it's really more of their choice if they want to join these live streams or not. I'm not forcing people to join. I would like people to join. Because, I haven't had many people in my live streams. Well, majority of them. Not too long ago, so yeah. Oh, someone's here. Hopefully they can type in the chat feature. And they left. So yeah, there are 2 new drivers in my 2021 and really just 2021 NASCARs, actually. One person's back again. Hopefully they'll type in the chat feature this time. If not, that's fine. And they left again. I'm not forcing them to type in the chat feature. I just, I don't know who's in here every time they pop in and out. So that's kind of the main reason why, if some people can type in the chat feature, to type in the chat feature. Oh, they're back again. Hopefully they'll chat this time. It could just be someone who's really busy, and if that happens to be the case, that's totally understandable why they can't type in the chat feature. So, yeah. And they left again. I'm not going to be too bothered if they keep coming and going, because at least I have one person that's here every few seconds to watch this. And we have a new top 3. Elliott's winning, followed by Harvick, and then Kyle Busch is 3rd. The 2 new cars are actually in the top 10 already, by the way, believe it or not. They actually overtook all the good cars way before the good cars got into the top 10. Yeah, they say that, and as soon as they do, there's really good cars already up there now. Sorry, I have to move car somewhere else. Alright, now we're all good. Well, for the most part we are anyways, in this race. So, yeah, hopefully people will join, and hopefully when people do join, they can stay around a bit longer. than this mystery person who keeps coming and going. Because, like I said before, I don't want to name names or anything like that. Because, if people start naming names for, like, people not showing up in live streams, you're going to hurt someone's feelings. Do I want to hurt someone's feelings? Absolutely not. I almost lost a channel subscriber because, I was confused, not upset, but confused by, like, they said they were going to be back, but they never showed up again. So, yeah. And it's like, I was just hoping, like, are they okay or something? Because it's like, I thought they were going to be back sooner than later, and it's like, well, it was quite a long time later, and they still weren't back yet. Or it's like they kept showing up and then leaving. They kept showing up and then leaving. I mean, I'm not trying to say, hey, that person's annoying or anything. No, they're not annoying. They're a really great channel subscriber. You should actually subscribe to their channel. Because they do diecast car racing and pig hunting stuff just like me and a few other collectors do in the diecast car community world. I will say, in all honesty, I'm not a scalper collector. I do not buy stuff and then sell it, like at a garage sale or like flea market or anything like that for like crazy high prices. That's not me. That's not my philosophy of diecast car collecting. I solely collect diecast cars to collect them or race them or also show them just for fun. And if I get multiples of certain cars, I send them to my friends who don't have them, or I send them off to other collectors who can't find them yet. I mean, yeah, come October, I might actually be able to send diecast cars to people out of country who don't find them that easily. So, yeah. So, kind of, sorry if I'm doing this, a little bit, but not too much, not happy that, as soon as someone shows up, it's like they don't even read the live chat and wonder, oh, I didn't realize I was supposed to be doing that. So, yeah, I'm not trying to say whoever comes in and out, you need to, like, pick 3 cars for, like, this event and the other event thing, which isn't really going to be much long anyways. Because, given the fact that, this is still my fastest car that my track for Hot Wheels and Matchbox cars, non-rubber tire ones, that is, which also includes ID cars, yeah, I don't know if anything's going to beat that or not, and I'm still surprised that's still my fastest car down my track for regular tire cars. I forgot what my fastest rubber tires car is down my track. I think it's like a NASCAR or Porsche of some kind. I honestly forgot when it is now. I think it's still that Porsche, but I could be wrong though. It's probably still that Porsche, but I don't know. It's either a Porsche or a NASCAR. Oh yeah, that's right. It's a NASCAR thing now. It's that like number 4 NASCAR thing or something. No, not number 4. Number 27. Yeah, one that Chris sent me actually from Northeast Hawaiian Diecast and Treasure. Great channel, by the way. If you haven't subscribed to him, highly suggest you do. Because he just uploaded a video not too long ago, actually. By the way. So, yeah. Just rearranging cars for this race. So yeah, hopefully people will join, and if they join, they will actually stay this time. Because I will be doing some really fun diecast car racing and other diecast car type things coming October. Which, by the way, October is, believe it or not, only 12 days away from now. That's not even 2 full weeks anymore. Can you believe that? I sure can't. Wow, it's been 10 minutes, and this many people have showed up. I'm not saying that's bad or anything. I'm just, surprised that there's still no one here. Except for this one person who keeps popping in and out, which could be me or just YouTube doing some weird thing. New top 3, Logano, Elliott, and then Truex Jr. Followed by Alex Bowman, then Christopher Bell, and Bubba Wallace. Yep, that rounds up 1, 2, 3. The top 6 cars. 7, 8, 9 are Joey Logano non-race winner cars. 10th is Harvick. Well, that was not so good. Because this car just got involved in a car crash. And unfortunately, one car's crashed out of the race. Now, I normally would do like a point system type thing for this race event. I'm not doing it for this one for right now, just because I'm going to get confused later on. I mean, I could do it, but then it's going to take me a while to write every single car down. So, yeah, I probably should have started doing that beforehand. And since I haven't done that, and not to mention, there's 3 number 20s. There are 3 number 20 cars now, by the way, in this NASCAR thing that I'm doing. So, yeah, because of that, I honestly don't know how I'm going to do my imaginary NASCAR racing stuff anymore. Because, normally I would remember, who's won what amount of races and stuff like that when I do my imaginary NASCAR racing stuff, but I kind of feel like, if I do it one race at a time, then I'll remember, oh, this one won this one won that one, and et cetera, et cetera. Well, that was not so good. We're going to have a new top 4 now. And another car has crashed out of the race, which means it's now one above last. And yes, it was a race winner car, by the way. So Bell is first and Wallace is second now. Huh. Would have thought that would ever happen. Well, it's not really that bad of a crash. I mean, considering the fact that they crashed and gave themselves a gap from those other cars, yeah. Good news is none of the cars landed upside down. The bad news is that I probably should have considered writing down all the numbers of the NASCARs before I did this event thing. But for now, we're just gonna take it one race thingy at a time, meaning that there's probably gonna be one race today, one tomorrow, and so on and so forth. You get the idea of it. Wow, a double Logano crash. Sheesh. And that also involves his race winner car. That was not so good. Logano only has 2 more tries to win this race. Well, both of them kind of went at each other, and that puts them out of the top 3 cars now. That just gave Kevin Harvick a great shot of winning this. Whoa, what happened there? Chase Elliott's race winner car just crashed out of the race. And that car just did something. Well, that was interesting. We're about halfway or a bit past halfway. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 cars have crashed out of the race. 3 race winner ones, and only 1 race winner car left. Sheesh, not sure what's happening with Logano, but he is just going a bit too hard at it. Well, that wasn't so good. Nope. Logano cars are out of the top 1, 2, 3. Yeah, they're out of the top 5 cars even. And one of them just crashed out of the race. So there's now 6 cars out, and this one has just fallen down another spot. And that's pretty much it for the race winner cars. They are all out of the race now. And we have another new top 3 now. Wallace is first for the first or second time, I believe, and Bell is right behind him, followed by Kyle Busch. And there goes Harvick, who's overtaken everyone, and now he's first place. And Logano tries to overtake Harvick, but he crashes, and that causes not a good move for Logano's car. And also not a good move for Harvick's car either, because that just means Harvick lost a spot. And now he's lost 2 spots. And now he crashes into Bell's car, but Bell's car doesn't get as bad because he doesn't seem to have too much bad stuff happening. Wow, there's still one Joey Logano car in this race. I'm surprised about that. We might want to separate the cars that are out. Let's take a... Yep, so these are all the cars that are out of the race right now. And back to the race now. Whoa! One of the Kyle Busch cars have crashed out of the race now. And the other one went a bit too high up, and he lost 2 spots on that. Meaning that Elliott's now in the top 5, and this Kyle Busch car is out. I just realized something. Is there 1 or 2 more? There's 2 more Kyle Busch cars, so Busch has 2 more attempts while Kyle Busch does, because I don't have Kurt Busch NASCAR yet. And I may or may not plan on getting one. Actually, if I do, I would have 30 2020 and 2021 NASCARs combined for the Cup Series one, so I might consider getting one if I need to. And Logano is just going too hard at it. 1, 2. The good news is he's still 5th, though, but he's not doing so well. And that's it. Logano's out of the race, everyone. Bell and Wallace keep fighting for 1st and 2nd, apparently, because Bella's now 1st. I mean, you can't have both your new cars win, but hey, if they get 1st and 2nd, that's good for them, because it's actually their first time, for one of them being a Cup Series driver, for their first time ever, and the other one switching Cup Series numbers, actually. So, yeah. Technically, the one that's in 1st place right now is actually, I wouldn't say, the thing with Bubba Wallace, because I believe his car before was number 43 on a Chevy Camaro, now it's 23 on a Camry. Or that may or may not have been his son. I honestly don't know. I could be making that up, possibly. But if it's not his son, then yeah, Bubba Wallace did switch from a Camaro to a Camry, which means that technically he never left the Cup Series racing, actually. He just switched cars. However, for Christopher Bell, this year is actually his 1st year in Cup Series racing, because I don't think he ever did it last year. As far as I'm aware, I don't believe he did. Well, they're still battling for 1st and 2nd. And Bell is still found a way to hold off Wallace, apparently. I mean, decent amount of cars remain. Races, well, sorry, I almost had hiccup or something happened there. Excuse me. So yeah, the race is about getting near 90% done. Whoa, what happened there? Apparently a lot of cars hit the wall just then, because we just lost more cars. We're going to have a completely new top 5 now because of that. Yep, that's right. We have a new top 5 now. 1, 2. So, William Byron is 3rd. Keselowski 4th. And Kyle Busch's last chance is 5th. Well, he almost crashed out of the race, but he just lost 2 spots instead of crashing out. And instead of him crashing out, it's Kyle Larson who crashed out. However, they're going to have to slow down Kyle Busch NASCAR, but unfortunately NASCAR, if you cause an accident and you don't get as bad a crash result thing as the other car, you stay in that spot, but the race has to restart again. This is probably the near 10th caution in this imaginary NASCAR race by now. Also, speaking of which, the race is now 88% done, meaning only 12% left. Whoa, what happened there? Not the best thing ever. I mean, there's still a decent amount of NASCARs left, considering normally by now there would only be like 2 to 5 left actually in total. Well, that was not such a great move for that car. However, which one is this? Oh yeah, Clint Boyer is out of the race. He only has 1 car in. Eric Jones still has 2 chances, so does Steinhaus Jr. And Alex Bowman still has a chance. I believe this is a Bowman car, even though it's 48. It's technically a Jimmy Johnson car, but not really. It's a Jimmy Johnson tribute car, but it's really Alex Bowman driving the car. So what that means is that it's not really Jimmy Johnson NASCAR. They're using his number, but someone else is driving the car. Even though it's a toy car, you can't really have people driving the cars. Well, he tried to make a move, but instead he crashed and just lost another spot. And that was, actually, he's lost more spots. That was, Kyle Busch's last resort car. And he tried to overtake a lot of cars, but instead he is out of the race. So Kyle Busch is out of the race, and the race is now 94% done. And the, newer NASCAR Camry ones that I have are battling each other for first and second, while everyone else is trying to do something. Not many others are making many big pushes right now, I will say. Ryan Blaney's out of the race now, and the race is now 96% done with Bubba Wallace now in first, just barely though. Will Wallace hold off everyone? Whoa, big crash at the back half of the field of cars. We have to completely reorganize them. That's not affecting the top 3, but Stenhouse Jr., one of his cars crashed out of the race, and Eric Jones, one of his cars gained a few spots, and the other ones, unfortunately, last in the race, but not officially last place overall, though. He's actually, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. He's 11th right now. And Steinhaus Jr. has officially crashed out of the race. Ty Dillon somehow has never crashed once in this race, and because of that, he is going to earn himself a top 10 finish today, I believe. 1, 2, 3. Actually, never mind, make that under top 10, a top 8 finish. Well, that was not so good for that car. Paul Menard is still last place. It was pretty much near last place at the beginning of this race anyways. Wow, that was quite an impressive recovery by Eric Jones' second car. Whoa, what happened there? Eric Jones did something right, because apparently 2 cars crashed out, and that just gained him 2 more spots. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. He's in 7th and 8th right now. Whoa, what happened there? Another car crashed out. Alex Bowman crashed out of the race. Not his old car, but one of his slightly newer cars did. And Eric Jones is now 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. He's 5th and 6th right now. Oh no! Eric Jones' car crashed out just when the other one jumps up into the top 4 cars now. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep, 4th place now for this one. And it's Toyota 1, 2, 3. Followed by 2 Chevys, then a Ford. Wow. A lot of crashing happening towards the very end of the race. And because of that, we're not sure what's going to happen now. Wow, it's Toyota. And then, wow, the race is 98% done, and just about, close to the end part of this race, Christopher Bell has regained first place back. Whoa, what happened there? 2 cars crashed out. Eric Jones and Keselowski did, and the race is 99% done when they crashed out of the race. There are still 2 Toyotas and 1 Chevy left. Well, I think the race is going to be done in about 10 seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Looks like Toyota is going to be first and second. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. And it's over. Christopher Bell comes out on top and takes first place. Bubba Wallace gets second. the two new cars get first and second. Wow. But not by much, though. They only separated each other by, like, probably half a second, actually. Actually, no. By 1/10 of a millisecond. Or 1/10 of a second, for that matter. Basically, by 0.1 is the difference between first and second. Yeah, so pretty much about, what, 10th of a second, I would say then? Or, yeah, actually, they separated each other by, like, close to half a second, which isn't really that much of a difference, actually. Yeah, the separation was actually 0.01. So, yeah, less than even, that's like, what, half of a millisecond or something like that? Or less, or like, 1/10 of a millisecond? I don't know. But it was extremely close. It was extremely close at the end. Actually, no, it wasn't, because when I put the cars together, it was close. But when they were racing each other at the end, it wasn't really close. So actually, yeah. Bell won by, I want to say 1 or 2 seconds. Really more by 1 second, actually. Because I couldn't count that gap in time. So yeah, Bell wins by 1 second over Wallace. So yeah, a brand new Cup Series driver wins his first race. And now we go live to the imaginary post-race results. Talking to the first place winner in his first ever imaginary NASCAR Cup Series win for my imaginary NASCAR Diecast Cup Series race event. Yeah, I'd say that was a pretty shocking race. Didn't expect to win. Wallace put up a good fight, but however, I got the win, and it was my first win in the imaginary NASCAR Diecast Cup Series race event. And yeah, hopefully if I keep this up, I'll be first place come playoff time for the imaginary NASCAR Diecast racing event. So you win like 1 or 2 races in a row, but then when we start the official racing, actually, when I have all my NASCARs officially, you come up second place to a brand new Driver Cup Series. How does that make you feel, Wallace? You know, I'm not going to argue or anything like that because I think, second place isn't bad considering it's my first time being in a new car, and I think that's good enough for me. It's kind of like I'm commentating my own race result things. So yeah. Hopefully people like this live stream because now since this is done, we can do the other thing, which is use my 6-lane track. However, since no one's here, if no one shows up by the time I'm done with the 6-lane track stuff, we're just going to call it quits for this live stream. Yep. Because I'm starting to get a little bit bored or tired of, doing live streams and realize no one shows up and types in the chat feature. I mean, if you're busy, that's understandable. But if you're not, you should definitely stop by my channel and support it and come join my live streams or watch my videos. Or do both if you want. There's no right or wrong thing you have to do when you're supporting my channel or other Diecast car channels. You can just watch their videos or join their live stream. However, I will say, for one thing, don't type so many things in the same live stream over and over again because some people get kind of annoyed by that and then people get kicked out of the live stream chat. I'm not saying they're being, rude or saying anything not appropriate. They are saying everything appropriate and safe for everyone else. However, my point being is that, you shouldn't say 20-something things all in the same live stream because sometimes people, they have not so great, I don't want to say this, but unfortunately I'm going to have to. There's a balance between, good self-control and bad self-control. Some people have good, some people not so much. And, if you're one of those people who doesn't have the, towards the good self-control stuff, then you may or may not be kicked out of live stream, live chat features. I don't kick anyone out of mine unless they say something rude, mean, or offensive or inappropriate. However, I rarely have that happen too many times. I've had that happen less than 10 times in total. It's I want to say the most amount of people I've ever recalled, getting out of my live streams because I did them late at night because I didn't realize that was a bad idea was I probably want to say about maybe 5 to like 10 in total, which isn't bad. I want to keep that number under 10 for the rest of this year. Hopefully that can happen. If not, then yeah, I'm not saying I'm gonna stop doing live streams. It's just that, you know, there could be other people kicking those weird people out of my live streams, not me all the time. So yeah. Anyways, let's check the 6-lane track, everyone, and see what happens. Three, two, one, go. Alright, let's try it again now and see what happens. Not what I was expecting to happen. That was super close. But unfortunately, USA has been eliminated. Yep, they have. Alright, let's see what happens. That was super close. Just checking to make sure my track's all aligned. It is. We're going to do these lanes. Right. Now it's time to see what happens in the final race. For real. The fire truck lost. That was super close. Lane separation race time. Alright, it's tied 2-2. Oh, and the fire truck holds him up. Well, should I do one more because they were close or whatever? Fire truck still wins. Yep. So, yeah. Really close call, but the fire truck has still held off the cars that raced against today. So yeah. Yeah, the two winners. We have fire truck from the main line and non-rubber tire cars representing Hot Wheels and Matchbox and other non-rubber tire cars that I have. And then this is my race winner from today's imaginary NASCAR Diecast race event thing. So yeah. I hope you liked today's Diecast car live streams on my channel, and that's gonna be it. And I will see you all tomorrow for my next one. Bye now. And I'm done with this live stream for tonight. Thanks for watching.